Hi, my name is Lauren Smith, and I'm a showing agent with the Welch team. Today, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in St. Augustine. Right, so the first pro is the history. The draw for historians and history buffs to St. Augustine can't be understated. It's widely recognized as the first city in the United States, and as a result, there are numerous museums and historical places you can visit all over the city. The second pro is the coast. St. Augustine borders the Northeast Atlantic Ocean, so the entire right side of the city is most beautiful, white, sandy coastline you'll ever see. If you like gorgeous beaches and proximity to the ocean, then St. Augustine is the city for you. The third pro is shopping. So if you're into shopping, there are also lots of unique shops and boutiques in St. Augustine. Take a stroll down Avila's Street and St. George Street for a look at some of the local establishments that St. Augustine has to offer. The fourth pro is community. So St. Augustine is a very community-centric city. So there are always community-led events and city-wide programs for you or your children to join. And best of all, the people are friendly and support local businesses. So what more could you ask for? Number 5 is the outdoors. So if you're a big fan of the great outdoors, St. Augustine might be the perfect home for you. We have some of the most well-preserved nature in the country. Plus, there's an option for almost every outdoor activity imaginable, including camping, hiking, biking, swimming, fishing, surfing, birdwatching, and more. The sixth pro is the weather. So they don't call Florida the Sunshine State for nothing. That's because the weather here is absolutely perfect year-round. Of course, it may get a little hot in the summer, but you can always choose that as a reason to go for a swim. The seventh pro is schools. As a part of St. Johns County, the schools in St. Augustine are among the best schools in the state. So if you're looking for an incredible place to raise a family and provide your children with plenty of opportunities, St. Augustine is the ideal spot for you. Eighth pro is short-term rentals. Lots of people come to visit St. Augustine and they're always looking for a place to stay. So if you have a home with a bit of extra space, you can rent some of it to tourists interested in seeing the area and make a little extra income. Now we are going to talk about some of the cons of St. Augustine. So number 1 would be tourism. One of the drawbacks of living in St. Augustine is the amount of tourism in the area. While tourism is an excellent source of revenue for the local economy, it also impacts the lives of residents, increasing traffic, waste, and the cost of living. The second con is hurricanes. Another negative for living in St. Augustine is, of course, the hurricane season. Now, if you already live in Florida or anywhere near the ocean, you're probably aware of how hurricanes can impact your life. Fortunately, the area is always prepared for storm season, and if you follow local protocols, you will be fine. The third con is insurance rates. Unfortunately, because of the hurricanes and the proximity to the coast, makes home insurance a little bit more expensive than in other areas. So high home insurance rates are definitely a drawback to living so close to the beach. The fourth con is the heat. While we mentioned the weather in the pros section, many people don't love hot weather and might dislike how hot it gets during the summer in St. Augustine. So if you're not a big fan of the heat, you might reconsider living in this area. And the fifth con are the short-term rentals. And while we already mentioned short-term rentals in the pros section, it can also be listed as a con. A large number of short-term rentals make tourism much higher in the area. So if you aren't a fan of the crowds, you might also not like the availability of vacation homes. If you are looking to buy in St. Augustine or anywhere in Northeast Florida, please call the number on the screen.